answer is a is a strange one, because it's always keeping yourself in balance internally. There's certain things we can control, and I think as a leader, when stuff is tough out there, and it's we tend to cotton on to as it might be the sort of pull might be to cotton on to what's going on out there, and we do have to be somehow connected to it. But I think as individuals, we've got to be very careful about what we absorb ourselves in and what we sink ourselves in, and how we let our emotions get drawn into things, because it does affect you and affect your sentiment. So my advice is to, and this is a 2024 advice, is to look at your whole life, especially the things you control, around your family, around your personal life. What are the things you're involved in on a daily basis? What are your rhythms? What are your habits? What are the daily practices that you're involved in, and how can you improve those to make your daily walk a better walk, from a lifestyle perspective, as well as, affecting your work? Because if those things are balanced, the challenges that are thrown at you in the work environment will be easier to handle, if you've managed some of your internal aspects and personal aspects better. It's also always good, to add reflection into your weeks, into your years, and use that time at the end of the year for deeper reflection on what's gone well, what hasn't gone so well, and what can I change, where would I like to change and improve. First, ask the questions to yourself quite deeply before you come up with these New Year's resolutions that you're just going to implement, because those things come from a surface level often. Like, I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. It doesn't necessarily stick, because it has to come from a deeper place inside you to actually be something you're determined about moving forward on. And also, if you do choose something to change, I would say the best way to go about the year is to pick 1 or 2 things per quarter. Look at where you would like to be at the end of the year, without setting a hard and fast rule for yourself, rather just a vision, a sort of a picture of where you want to be, and then putting in place 1 or 2 things that you'd like to achieve per quarter.